Okay. So I installed the version of that 2025 Autodesk Revit 2025, and this is the welcome screen of our Revit software. Okay, and here you can able to see, and you already guys you know all about AutoCAD. Same welcome phase is also here in the Revit session. Here you can able to see the recent files, and also here you can able to see that opening part and that how we are just creating a new project. So that kind of things you can see here, same like AutoCAD. And here, before starting the software, I just think like I just explain what are the difference or why we are using Revit over the AutoCAD. Okay, so I'm thinking like that. And first we have to understand that I already told you I am already a BIM trainer, so of course I'll first, I will give the introduction of BIM because whenever in your career path, you need to know that what is BIM and why we are using the BIM and why we are using Revit in BIM. Okay, so BIM is actually a process. It's a not a software. Actually, BIM is a process or it's a technology. BIM means it's a building information modeling. So if we are planning to construct a hotel or any project, we are planning from the planning stage, we can able to do everything using the BIM technology. Okay, so if I'm just taking a hotel as an example or a hospital, whatever you want, just take a project as an example. First, we need the planning. Okay, and second part, we need the conceptual design. After the conceptual design, like conceptual design means if the clients came near consultant and if clients say like I need these are my needs, these are my requirements, I need to create like this. So client will give the details to the consultant and consultant say okay, and first consultant create a conceptual model. Okay, and if the client is okay with the conceptual modeling, then only the consultant will go to the detailed drawing, that is CAD. After CAD they will go to the modeling part. So modeling part is for 3D, that is doing in Revit. Okay, and first planning part is doing in Primavera software, and conceptual design we can able to do in SketchUp, form it like that software. 2D modeling we can do in uh, CAD, and also we can do the 2D modeling in Revit. You know that? We can able to create the 2D drawings in Revit also. You know that?
Yes.
Yes, correct. So we can create 2D models also. So we can use any software like AutoCAD or Revit, whatever you want for creating 2D modeling, we can select that. After that, we need the documentation part. So for documentation part also, we can go for Revit. And after that, we will go for the scheduling or taking estimation, contract takeoff and other. No, we can able to use the Revit software. And it is also like a multidisciplinary. Now we can able to do the architectural way, structural way, mechanical way. So all the disciplines we can able to do in the Revit software. Okay, after that we will go to the documentation part. Like that, each and every project have so many stages. Okay, and using BIM technology we can use different software and we can able to complete the process. So that is actually BIM. So many candidates are saying like I need to learn BIM, I want BIM, I want to learn BIM. So it's not about a single software, it's a process. And for example, if you're taking a BIM course from an institute, but you can't able to work completely through that, because in a BIM course, if you're taking BIM architectural course, you will go through the 10 softwares, but a candidate can't able to work in a 10 softwares at the same time. है ना? And if you can able to use like Revit, and with the Revit you can use Naviswork also, or you can use the ACC for coordination. But a consultant never do a starting from end of the project. Like a consultant don't do the planning, or if the consultant do the planning, they will don't go for modeling. If the consultant going doing the modeling, they will not going for the estimation part, because for a project it's a long process now. So in BIM, process, the Revit software is the main basic software. That's why everyone needs to learn Revit. And also you can study scan to BIM. That's also a BIM process. It's also a part of BIM process. And but when we are looking to the career side, we are looking for a job opportunity. Only some companies are just doing work in scan to BIM. Okay, so that's why everyone needs Revit. So just understood that, just realize the truth that Revit is not BIM. BIM is not Revit. And BIM is a technology, and Revit is the main software that we use in the BIM technology. Clear now? What is BIM and why we use Revit in BIM? Clear? Hello? Is it clear now? Hello? Is there any doubt?
No, ma'am, clear.
Okay.
No, clear.
Okay, sure. Okay. Actually, I think like just now I see this chat. Okay. So this is all about BIM. So we are going to study the big part of the BIM technology, that is Revit software. Okay. And I think like now you are very comfortable in AutoCAD. And first time when you're starting in Revit, first time you feel some difficulties because currently you're well okay with the AutoCAD. But once you are okay with the Revit, then you feel Revit is, when you feel comfortable with Revit, then you feel like Revit is better than AutoCAD. Because we know if you are creating a section or modeling, whatever it is, you need to create elevation or section, you need to come create the whole model in AutoCAD by each line. But in Revit, no, you just need to create only a plan. Automatically the elevation and 3D will appear, and whenever you need the section part, just draw a line, you get the section part. Okay, so like that, Revit is giving so much advantages when compared to the AutoCAD. And also we know in AutoCAD software, when there is a mistake in plan, there is a mistake, we need to go to the elevation also, and we have to change the elevation also by manually, same as section also. So but in Revit now, if you just create one plan, and if there is any error, you just edit and you just resolve that error in plan only. After that, automatically it will change in elevation section, whatever you needed in sheets or whatever. We take the details from the plan, we get all the details manually. Sorry, we get all the details automatically. Clear now? Okay. So let's start with the software. I think like now you have a basic, you get the basic idea of Revit software. So here you can able to see recent files, and also here you can able to see the models and families. Okay. Just 1 minute. Okay, so here you can able to see the models and families, and here also you can able to see sample structure project, sample systems family, sample structure family. So if when compared to AutoCAD, in AutoCAD there is only one thing, that is drawing. So whatever you created and whenever you save the file, it will be go under the file type of .dwg. Okay, so that is AutoCAD drawing. But in Revit now, there is a two areas. One is model and other one is family. Hello, my voice is clear now?
Yes, ma'am, clear.
Okay, so we can continue. 1 minute. Okay, so okay, so here we can able to see models and also families. So the difference between the models and families means each and every representation, each and every drawings that we created in Revit are called models. But in CAD, there is some families now like that. Similar to the for blocks in Revit, we can able to see the families. So if we need to create a new project or if we need to start a new model, we will go to this new option. And if you need to create any families means each and every individual components in Revit are called families. So like the wall is a family, window is a family, door is a family, and tag is a family. So each and every components, individual components in the Revit is called a family. Okay. And each and every drawings that we created in the Revit is called a model. And same like AutoCAD, you can able to see open and new option here. So open means when you completed the project and whenever you save, after saving the project, you need to open the file, just use the open. And whenever you need to create a new project, we will go to the new option. Same like AutoCAD, okay? And same like the family option also. If you say, whenever you save a family and when you need to open the family option, go for the open. And you need to create a new family, we will go for the new option. And first, we will go through the modeling part. And after that, we will go to the families. First, I will give the basic idea of family. And we are going to start in project. Okay. And families means when we are just looking into the families, it's only introduction part. Okay. Don't think like I don't understand family. Don't think like that. It's just an introduction part. So I'm saying like there is a three types of family. First one is system family. Second one is laudable family. And third one is in place family. Okay. So the system family means I just randomly open a template. Okay. Randomly open a project. I will show how to open a project. It's just an example. Okay. So randomly I just open a template and I am just choosing a door and just select a door. At that time, we can able to see some default types of doors. Door and also the other kind of door. Okay. And also same like other properties, if you select window, you can see some default types of windows with different size. So whenever you take a template, whenever you open a template and whenever you start a project, some families you get by default in system. So that is called system family. And whenever you select door or window, whatever it is, when you select, you can see other option that is Lord family. Okay. Otherwise, you can see in the insert tab also, there is a Lord Otters family. Don't learn this path and all now I am just give example. So we can load it from outside. Okay. So that kind of here also we get so many kinds of door. No, I'm just searching for door. If you have the network connection, then you will get. Okay. So it's load from outside. Okay. So like this, here you can able to see the doors that we used for curtain walls. That means glass walls. And also here you can able to see our normal doors that using for residential and other buildings. So we can load it from outside. That is loadable family. And there is a third family that is in place family. That is here you can able to see in component there is a in place family. If we want to create a family as per our preference, that is in place family. So there is three type of families. I told you that. First one is system family, second one is laudable family, and third one is in place family. And system family means the default type, and the second one is laudable family. We can load it from outside or from a network or any other site. And the third family is based on our preference, we can create. Understand? Did you understand about the family? Clear now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So we can go for the model option. So when you need to create a new project, this family, how to create a family, how to use the family, that will all come after the modeling part. Okay. So our starting part is modeling. So we are going to the modeling part, and here we can able to see the new option. Okay. Currently we have no other saved projects, so we are just going to the new option, and these all are sample project. So I'm going to select the new, and here same like AutoCAD, there is so many templates. You guys, I think you know the template. What is template? No, like based on our preference, what are the settings we need, then we will just create the settings, adjust the settings, and just save that as a template. And based on our needs, we use the template. Same like that, in Revit also we have some template, construction template, architectural template, and other templates. And here you can able to see like system template. System template means it's the combination of mechanical, electrical, and plumbing. That is system template. So from here also you can take the architectural template. Other ways, we can go for the browse option. In browse, you can see the folder English. Maybe sometimes you will be in the English Imperial folder. So you just go here, select the template. There, choose the folder English. So the difference between English and English Imperial means if you select the template inside the English folder, automatically it came under the metric unit system like meter, centimeter, millimeter, etc. And whenever you are selecting the English Imperial folder, it will came under feet, inches, that kind of unit system, imperial unit system. Okay, so usually we will go through the metric unit system, so that's why I'm selecting English. And here are also so many types of like construction, electrical templates, so that kind of plumbing template, that kind of template is there, but I'm going to use the general template, that is default metric. Okay, just select the default metric, and here we can see the template file format is .rt. Okay, whenever you get the time, you just take the record session and just take write down the notes also. Okay, otherwise you will forget, definitely you will forget, because revit revit is actually a vast area. Okay, and also when we complete the Revit course, we will forget the starting options, because still you are working on AutoCAD and there is no daily practice in Revit. So definitely you will forget. And in future also, still I also, whenever I just have a gap or something, I just forget the tools. Okay. So always take notes, because Revit is not a small software, it's a vast area. So just take notes also. And here I'm just continuing. So here we can see default metric. Just select that and use the open option. And here you can able to see two options, that is create new project or project template. That means you can able to create it as a project or project template. If you select the create new project, then also you can save it as a project template. But if you select it as a project template, you can't able to save it as a project. So always choose the project and give OK. So this is our user interface of Revit. So I think like today my starting time in Zoom now only I can able to record for 40 minutes. So today I think like we can wind up here. Okay, I just only completed the introduction part. From tomorrow we can start the modeling session. Okay, and from tomorrow we can start. I just check your time by tomorrow. If you are not available, then we can able to start by next day. Okay, so whenever I just put message, just give the response. Otherwise, I don't know if there is any problem or something, just connect with me. Okay, so I think like introduction part is okay. If there is any confusion, just put message or something. Okay, and after this class I will share the record session to the group. Okay, okay, thank you all. Bye.